Hello everyone, welcome back to another Star Wars Destiny video. This is weekly wrap-up video for Star Wars Destiny for the games I played last week. So went to another small tournament. I ended up going 2-2 with Pomaz. I made a couple of small changes to the deck, but I just played against some very good decks at this other tournament. So went 2-2. Went 3-1 at the previous tournament. Anyway, 2-2. First round I was paired against Kylo and Darth Vader Dark Apprentice, or the Emo Kids, as some people are calling the deck. That deck hits very hard. They hit multiple Vader specials, multiple Kylo specials. They have Force Speed specials out as well, and they were just able to do a ton of damage. I think they removed both opposed dice one time with, um, they removed one opposed dice with Overconfidence. So I think I re-rolled those, rolled the special, and I think a Disrupt, and they removed the special because you removed the lower cost one, and specials being a value of 0, it got removed. So lost that game. Next game I played against Elite Palpatine, which I barely won. They were able to play Rise Again twice on Palpatine. They almost killed Poe, except I don't know if they noticed if I had a shield on Poe, so I think they no mercied for 6. So I think it was a like either 2 or 3 range damage, and then resolving that with no mercy, making it 6 damage. But Poe had the shield, so he would have been defeated, but he had 1 health left over because of that shield. Next round or turn, I was able to move 2 damage onto Maz, which actually defeated her, but I had second chance. So that came back up. I had 2 resources. I then played Planetary Uprising and claimed. They did have a Force Illusion on Palpatine, but they weren't able to block all 4 damage with Force Illusion because it was 2 damage, which they could take off with Force Illusion. So block 2 and then take 2, and I think Palpatine was at like 13 or 14 damage. So won that round, or won that game. Next round was against the newer version of Vader Raider with fast hands. I lost to that due to fast hands on Vader. They rolled Vader out, I think like a couple times, just resolving the 2 side and the 3 damage side on Vader. So lost there. They also had fast hands on the Tusken Raider as well. Very good dice and card control as well. So lost to the new version of Vader Raider, which is still an amazing deck at this time as well. Next round or final round. So at this point, I am 1 win and 2 losses. So lost to Kylo Vader, won against Palpatine, lost to Vader Raider, and fourth round was my Pomaz against Baze and Chewbacca. So I was able to beat Baze and Chewbacca fairly easily. I think the mixed damage on Chewbacca makes it a little bit harder. I think Elite Bay or Elite Chirrut and Elite Chewbacca is a little bit better because even though Chewbacca has mixed damage, so does Chirrut. Baze doesn't have any melee sides on him, and then I was able to do some dice control and things like that, and eventually win that game. So went 2-2 at that tournament. Played 1 game on Tabletop Simulator with my new Aura Singh and Balatik deck. I played against an elite Aura Singh in single Django and was able to win there, defeating their Aura Singh with Arm to the Teeth, discarding upgrades off of my character to do damage. And then they were just left with a single Django with a holdout blaster. I think they didn't hit Bala at all, so Bala was at full health, and Aura had 7 damage, so she had 3 health to go. And finally, last night I played my very first game, or we played 2 games of 3-way Star Wars Destiny. So it was me and 2 friends, and it was basically just all of us playing one big game. First time I've done that, and it was a lot of fun. It brings the decision making in Star Wars Destiny to a whole nother level because you have dice and card control, but you're like, okay, do I remove his dice or his dice? Do I attack that opponent or that opponent? Do I defeat that character or this character? So 1 game I think ended up like taking us like an hour to play because it was 3 players, and then it's like okay, we the game just takes longer because you have more characters to defeat. But a lot of fun. I really want to play more multiplayer Destiny, or not necessarily multiplayer because I guess the game is multiplayer to begin with because it's 2. But more games that aren't just one on one. So a lot of fun. I played Aura. I played Aura Bala against Jin Commando against Kylo Vader. Kylo Vader ended up winning because I ended up they did a bunch of damage to Jin. I think she was at 1 health. I used backup muscle to defeat Jin, and then Kylo was able to defeat Aura and Bala fairly easily with like Vader specials and things like that. But three-way Star Wars Destiny is a lot of fun. I really want to try something where it's like essentially like two-headed giant or team Destiny, where it's 2-on-2. I think there could be a lot of fun ways to do that. I'm not sure if anybody's actually tried that yet, but I'm going to try to do that maybe next week sometime. I'll let you guys know how that goes and how it played out. But that's basically how my week was for Star Wars Destiny. Let me know what games you guys played in the comments below. That's going to do it for this video. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Take care.